Etymology and historical origin of the baby name cannon. Cannon is the English vocabulary word defining a weapon of heavy artillery which historically fired iron balls through a tube-like structure. The English borrowed the word from the Italian cannone, meaning large tube itself, derived from the Latin canna meaning reed, a hollow tube object. The term cannon dates back to the early 14th century when English cannons were first deployed in the Hundred Years' War. We now think of cannons as something mounted on a warship or rapid-fire aircraft guns. Alternately, cannon could also be considered the transferred use of a medieval English surname derived from a nickname typically given to a person demonstrating religious behavior related to the canon, laws of the church. In this case, the name would have developed from the Latin canon meaning rule, discipline. Lastly, the surname cannon could have developed from the Irish cannane from the Gaelic canna meaning wolf cub. The surname first appeared in England in the late 12th century in the form of cannon. Most likely, however, since cannon is a given name used only in the United States, we're guessing most American parents are referring to the weapon in the same vein as a name like gunner. Personality of the boy named Cannon. The number 7 personality is deeply mystical and highly in tune with their spirituality. They operate on a different wavelength than the average Joe. Spending time alone comes easily to 7s, as it gives them time to contemplate philosophical, religious, and spiritual ideas in an effort to find real truth. 7s are wise, but often exude mystery as if they are tapped into something the rest of us don't understand. They love the outdoors and are fed by nature. 7s are constantly seeking to understand human nature, our place in the universe, and the mystery of life in general. This makes them quite artistic and poetic, but they are also keen observers with high intellect, so they are equally scientific-minded. 7s are charitable and care deeply about the human condition. Popularity of the boy named Cannon. Cannon first fired his shot onto the American male naming charts in 2003, so this is a name that's only been around for a very short while. It has also been increasing in usage. Although Cannon's popularity is far from explosive, the name is doing remarkably well in a few short years. There are a few other masculine names on the charts today reminiscent of Cannon, such as Archer, Gunner, Hunter, Jet, Lance, and Talon, all of which we would categorize as weapon-related names. Parents interested in a name like Cannon for this reason are looking for overly macho names. What's ironic, however, is that the mighty Cannon is also linked to a few gentler possibilities. For instance, the Japanese Cannon means sound of the flower, and Canaan is a Turkish name meaning beloved. If that's not enough, Cannon, anglicized from Guanyin, is a female deity in Buddhist tradition and a goddess of mercy. So from this perspective, Cannon can either be strong, powerful, and explosive, or it can be soft, gentle, and loving. Who would have thunk? We also believe that TV personality Larry King helped bring Cannon to the forefront when he, at the age of 66, named his last son Cannon in 2000. Quick facts on Cannon. Gender, boy. Origin, American. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 547. Pronunciation, Kann. Simple meaning, large tube, heavy explosive weapon. Characteristics of Cannon. Eccentric, mystical, solitary, wise, intuitive, philosophical, imaginative. Cultural references to the baby name, Cannon. Children of famous people named Cannon. Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon,